A Solar Eclipse by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Read for LibriVox.org by Elizabeth Davis. In that great journey of the stars through space about the mighty all-directing sun, the pallid, faithful moon has been the one companion of the earth. Her tender face, pale with the swift, keen purpose of that race which at time's natal hour was first begun, shines ever on her lover as they run, and lights his orbit with her silvery smile. Sometimes such passionate love doth in her rise, down from her beaten path she softly slips, and with her mantle veils the sun's bold eyes, then in the gloaming finds her lover's lips. While far and near, the men our world call wise see only that the sun is in eclipse. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Sunspots and Aurorae, the Photosphere, Part 1. The preeminence of the sun among the celestial bodies and its obvious importance to the life of the world has given to it a unique place, not only in astronomy but in philosophy and religion. The rising of the sun and the light that it casts over the earth are distinctly symbolical of the conquest of light over darkness, or the triumph of truth over error, so that in many schemes of mythology the sun god assumes the highest rank and rules over the other elements, such as the moon, the rains and floods, and the stars. Of this there are abundant instances in all primitive religions. Among the Oriental nations, to whom we owe the idea of a flood from which the world emerged, the sun god reigned supreme. In Egypt, among the Chaldeans and Babylonians, and later among the Greeks and Romans, the sun held like sway. In Persia, sun worship was developed into a more formal religion, which survived for many years. After the mind of man had developed to a point where it was concerned with philosophical speculation rather than with the mysticism handed down by the priesthood, there came a desire to understand the relation of the sun to the earth and to the universe. Its motion across the sky was obvious, as well as its change of position from time to time. On this, as has been seen, various theories were founded. It was early realized that the sun described an annual path on the celestial sphere, which path is a great circle, and this great circle, known as the ecliptic, because eclipses take place only when the moon is in or near it, is at an angle to the equator of the sphere. This angle is termed the obliquity of the ecliptic, and was measured by the Chinese, it is claimed, as early as 1100 BC with remarkable accuracy. Later, the same feat was claimed for Pythagoras or Anaximander in the 6th century BC, both of whom probably derived their information from the Chaldeans or Egyptians. When the sun crosses the equator, the day is equal to the night, which occurs twice a year, at the vernal equinox about March 21st, and the autumnal equinox about September 23rd. When the sun is at its greatest distance from the equator on the north side, the time is known as the summer solstice, and when at its greatest distance on the south side, it is termed the winter solstice.